With the injury to Chris Paul and a failed Carmelo Anthony experience early in the season, jabronis and chumbolones everywhere were counting out the Rockets before the season was even a quarter way through. It's almost like people forgot that James Harden still plays basketball. Primarily due to Harden, the Rockets are 4.5 games out of first place without their second best player, Chris Paul, and after starting 4-7 on the year. Just imagine what this team would be like when Paul's back again. Oh yeah, they're gonna be beat the Warriors good. They were a Chris Paul injury away from doing it last year. After his 30.4 points per game and 8.8 assists per game MVP season, he's one-upping himself this season again, begging the question, are we witnessing back-to-back MVP James Harden in 2019? James Harden has shifted to MVP favorite, moving past Giannis according to Vegas. Of averaging 32.6 points and 8.7 assists, it's easy to see why. If he finishes with 32.6 points per game this season, only 3 players will have averaged more than this in a season in the past 30 years. Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, and Michael Jordan. None of these players would average as many assists in those seasons. Harden is shooting threes and making them historic numbers this season. There have been 51 games where players have shot 17 or more three-pointers in NBA history. James Harden has 6 of them this season. His 173 three-pointers this season is 22 more than the next guy due to his high volume. What's most impressive though is that most of these threes come unassisted. Across the NBA, over 80% of three-point shots come off an assist. James Harden is shooting 15% of his threes off an assist. His step-back three is virtually unstoppable, and he is very effective at it. He uses his 6'5" frame and his 6'10" wingspan, along with his ability to punish you off the dribble if you don't respect him, to get his shot off regularly. His three-point shooting ability is perfect for today's NBA, where advanced analytics have figured out the three-point shot is infinitely more valuable than any mid-range jumper on the court. A solid field goal percentage is 50%, where the average shot will gain you 1 point. That's 2 points per 2 shots. In comparison, to mimic this, you have to shoot 33% from 3, where the average shot gains you 1 point. That's 3 points per 3 shots. There are currently 124 players shooting over 33% from 3 this year. The league has changed because of this. In James Harden's first season with the Rockets led the league in three-point attempts with 28.9. This would rank 23rd in the NBA this year. The Rockets are currently attempting 42.6 three-pointers per game. One of the most polarizing parts of James Harden's game is the ISO. He is averaging 17.7 ISO plays per game. The next player, DeMar DeRozan, is averaging just over 10 ISOs per game. Why do the Rockets do this so much? It's incredibly effective. The Rockets average 1.16 points off of James Harden ISO. Compared to the Bucks, who lead the league in points per non-transition possession at 0.99. His elite ability to create shots is paired with his elite ability to draw fouls in the paint. This is the most disliked part of his game by the average NBA fan. A lot of fans think fouls are something to keep defensive players honest, not something offensive players should take advantage of. I would not disagree. That's my opinion. You want to know a fact? It's effective. 2 James Harden free throws paired with his free throw percentage comes to roughly 1.7 points. The average NBA possession, including transition possessions, averages to 1.1 point. Pair his three-point shot with his foul drawing ability and his passing ability, and you have James Harden, one of the best offensive players, period. Only 2 players are averaging more assists, Kyle Lowry and former teammate Russell Westbrook, who is trying to average a triple-double for the 3rd straight year. In an NBA where efficiency is valued so much, James Harden gets a lot of shit. Like him or not, he's an incredibly efficient and incredibly talented top 5 player and might go back-to-back with MVPs for the 11th time in NBA history. Like the video and subscribe for more Chumbolone insults.